And alrighty, Folky Dokes, we are back live once again, and we are continuing along with our playthrough of No Man's Sky. So, hey there, hi there, ho there, duders and dudettes, welcome back, and a fine welcome to you if you're new to the broadcast. Happy to have you along for the ride. That rad currently sees us is standing right next to a portal device. Hopefully, we can finally wrap up the arduous process and project of getting ourselves our first living ship. So, to explain, as we get the old YouTube set up, in case we get some visitors that may want to provide comments. As was explained, we started this about a business week ago. It's been a very long, tedious, and annoying process. But I think we're in the home stretch. We tried to do this in the previous stream, but unfortunately our perspective of the glyphs was a little bit off. We were only confused as to two of them. But as I did my due diligence, got my coffee on, got my schmokes into the air lungs, did a little research, got the articulated names of the glyphs. So we thought that the dinosaur was the hunter. Turns out it's the bird. And to explain, once we got all of these lovely doohickeys matured and ready to go, again, going back to the whole long and tedious process, we bought the void egg off the anomaly. That ran us about 3,500 quicksilver. Once we did that, we had to go out into space, pulse drive a bit. We got approached by a living ship. He sent us a coordinates to pick up the neural stem. That required us to go to a monolith, interact with that. That sent us on a fetch quest to get some items to craft it, at which point we had to wait about, I think it was like 16, 18 hours, real-time hours, so pretty much a day. Once that was done, same process, pulse drive, meet up with a living ship, go to the monolith, and we got the heart next. Same kind of thing, had to add a thing to the multi-tool, get an item, craft the item, wait another 20 hours. Moving on, and we got the hardened shell, same thing, and then we got the singularity core, which took us just over 24 hours to wait for it to mature. We finally did all that, and this time, when we went out to space, it upgraded our void egg to a cracking void egg, and as we can see in the description, this is what we're at now. So, what we need to do is put in the glyphs as instructed here. We have the hunter, the reflection, the hunter, the spiral of reality, the star of water, the ascending orb, the obscured companion, the hunter, the lowly insect, the anomaly, the sailor, the ocean king. And I don't know if it's different for everyone as to what you're going to get, but for us that would be glyphs 2, 3, 2, 10, 1, 6, 5, 2, 8, 11, 7, and 12. We're going to go plug that on in here. Again, another thing that I suggest is if you don't want to have to keep bouncing around buying out of directions from your cartographer to portals, just find one, get it situated and ready to go. Set yourself up a base computer with a teleporter. You don't really have to make it anything fancy, but that way you can just leap right on over here and you'll always have a portal available to you when you want to use it. Definitely make things a heck of a lot easier. But I digress. So now we need to consult our little doohickey here. And we have 2, 3, 2, 10, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, fingers crossed, here's hoping. Again, another thing I would suggest, pretty sure we're going to stay in Euclid, but just to be on the safe side, we are going to call in a ship that we don't care about. I think we're on a multi-tool. Nope, we definitely want to switch out our multi-tool. Because again, if it sends you to a new galaxy, all the technology and your access to your ship and your multi-tool is going to get broken. You're going to have to repair it. I don't think that's what's going to happen here, but like I said, better safe than sorry. If you warp it over to your first new galaxy through the Atlas mission or through the Galactic Core, definitely recommend just having a throwaway ship in your fleet and a backup multi-tool that you don't really care too much about. As it goes for the exosuit, you can remove all the technology and put it into your cargo inventory and then just place it back in. But being that we are basically fully stocked in that, I'm not going to bother. I'd rather just repair the stuff. Let's see what happened. Nothing's broken there, nothing's broken there, and all that technology's good. So we're probably still in Euclid. That's fine. Planet signature matches the Void Egg's needs. The egg sings the song of a falling traveler. Alright, where the hell is our ship? Clearly, many people have been here, so maybe it is specific to, it's always going to be this planet for you. It seems like people get bases going up in here. Actually, we will stick with this. So another thing I'm not sure of is if acquiring the living ship is going to utilize the ship you're currently using, or if it'll produce a ship all itself. I certainly don't want to lose any of my main ships in the process of this. That does not look structurally sound. Some bitches left and right on this planet. Oh, wonderful. It's an approximate location. You gonna land in the hole? Oh, cool. Awesome. Very good. Very good. Is knowledge stuff. Weird. Alright. Can't crack a lacking. Would you make up your mind where you want me to go? Would be quite helpful. Boink. Precisely what we don't have to deal with right now. So it should be right over this ridge. I know not what to expect. I highly doubt there's going to be a ship. Probably going to be another monolith. Alright, this is different. Oh, grand. Abandoned, forgotten terminal. Clear all this gobbledygook off. Is that you? Seems different. The terminal echoes an ancient signal, the final disrupted fragments of a fallen traveler. The signal is a recording, a loop captured by a strange device lodged in the terminal input. Collect vessel. Rare item found, Soul Chamber, Bionic Arc. A biomechanical construct created to the design of an anonymous host, the fusion of complex circuitry and the ineffable glitch of the Traveler. Such a calculus might bind realities together or tear them into mere simulated fragments. Okay, acquire archive souls for the egg host. Void Egg demands you fill the soul chamber. The egg sings the song of a fallen traveler. Okay, what the fuck now? Lost traveler, 17 hours away. The princess is in another castle. Alright, what do we have on for a multi-tool? Let's grab up some of these. Get some nanites. These things always annoy me. You have to be spot on with your reticle. Usually how I go about this, I'll just circle around and just keep grabbing a couple until I've exhausted them all. That way we don't take any damage. We may occasionally get whacked. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. And sometimes they just decide to not spawn. Did a couple people do kind of tutorials on easier ways to get these. I never felt like I was going to lose my life trying to get them. If you're lucky, usually you get a stack or two. Excuse me. All thing you can do is just break out this scan device. Excuse me. I think we got all the whispering eggs. So now we just blast these bastards. Holy hell. Pretty much like any first-person shooter, just keep moving. Usually avoid their strikes. You don't have to fight, you could just run away. Eventually they will abate. Yep, swarm subsiding. Alright, what do we get for that? Let's see. Yeah, we got about 12, so a full stack will be 500 nanites. And just throw those in there and finish it off. I do like those because the refinement process is lickety-split, whereas like with your runaway mold, it's a very long process. You do get considerably more. Next up, let's bring in a decent ship. Pulse drive on over to the icon here. approximate location? Of course it is. Why would they make it easy? Da. Picked a better landing spot for us, could you? And again, I am just absolutely convinced that they're gonna commandeer whatever ship you got. So, if you are Maine. Any luck? This is the last thing we're gonna have to do. Oh, good lord. It wouldn't surprise me that there's more to come. The way that this has all been going down. I really hope not. Till it's done, we won't know for a certainty. Where the fuck are you going? So we're going to the outpost. Ah, we're going to a grave. Okay. Mm-hmm. What's up there, lemon face? Hello, Kazit. Collect soul. Are you there? Are you? What's happened? Void Egg seeks more travelers. Soul treatment shards. We need to find 2 more of these perks. Okay. Of course, they're gonna be miles away from each other. For all this effort, this shit better cook me lunch and freaking whisper sweet nothings into my ear. Because, felt very underwhelming. All that we've had to do here. Crash freedom, we ain't fucking with that. Don't imagine that's what we're looking for. Let's land here and see. It's always satisfying to find it before you land and look. Oh, clearly that is not our destination. Alright. Graves is usually like an indented location, kind of like your drop pods. Trying to spot it visually is not all that easy. It's not like buildings where they kind of stick out a bit for you. Probably another 20 to 30 seconds. As long as we're going in the right direction. Why are we going further away? Jesus. I think it's going to be right over this hill. Jetpack, you're being annoying. That is not what we're looking for. There we go. And it's right fucking there. Don't tell me to go to the right. Who are you fooling? Of course, we got another storm on the way. Alright. What's up, sacrificial lamb? No! And how far away are you? 8 hours. Not enough fuel in the anti-gravity well. That's because we don't have you jacked up. We can give you a radiant shot.
Technology recharge.
What are you talking about? I just filled all of them. I'm fucking them. Son of a bitch.
Technology recharge.
Interesting thing to point out. I always thought there was only like one lost traveler per planet. Clearly, there's multiples. And unfortunately, it's going to be foggy conditions, so we're going to have to land and go look for this. Can't wait to find out what the next part of this is going to be. Sweet, we're landing that far away.
Protection fully.
Yes, excess suit, I am aware. And the third and final one. Where are you? Where am I going? Being sacrificed so I can have a ship that I'm probably never going to fly. Alright, we have acquired our souls.
Storm clearing.
Return to your own reality via the portal. The fuck?
Temperature levels stabilizing.
This is such an aggravating fucking process. Can't I just teleport? Just want to make sure. Look at the, Alright, so nothing changed there. So I'm pretty sure we can just go through the teleporter and go wherever the hell we want. I don't know if we have to go back to Hilbert Dimension, which is where we started, or we just need to go somewhere else and it'll proc it. It's telling us to go through the portal, so I'll just do that. If we can figure out where the hell the portal is. Would you? Oh, alright, there it is. So trying to find it by my base computer would be absolutely impossible with all these other bases around. Actually, we don't have a base here. It's at the other portal. Good on that. Oh yeah, we can just walk right through it. It's still active from before. Alright, ladies and gents, do we finally have the means to procure our living ship? I won't be convinced till we're flying around on the fucking thing. Each and every step of this process I thought was going to be the end of it. But wait, there's more. Alright, we're here. That's our ship. You want to get off the screen? Thank you. Await contact. Alright, so we have to go out into space. Pulse drive. And get approached by the living ship. Oh. Traveler, forgive our invasion of your personal interface. We are dying. Our body is old, fading. Our mind unravels. We must be renewed. We must be restored. It is the way it has always been. Refresh us, reset us, rebirth what you have made. We will be the same, unknown, but it must be. Hatch the egg, cracking void egg. Set of coordinates are beamed to my navigational computer. Alright, locate the new life form. We might have to. Oh, it's in this system. Awesome. Or is it? Fallen host off planet. Hopefully we don't get attacked, because as we pointed out, this ship has nothing on it. It's really not battle ready. Now we're going to find out if it's its own ship or if it's going to commandeer the one we have. Nope, it is its own ship. Awesome. We are done. We finally done it, folks. We have acquired our living ship. And what a gloriously underwhelming thing this wound up being. Okie dokie, what the fuck are these things? We're gonna want to look around this planet too, because this is a new one. I've yet to see anything that looked like this. Wait a second. We're gonna start scanning shit. Let's break out the good one. 74,000 units, much better than our other gun. Just trying to see. Venture to guess there's gotta be decorations we can pick up on this planet. Let's get the living ship done first. The starship, the creature, the shell, lies next to me. Lights pulse across its surface, but it is still quiet. Begin biogenesis, one mature heart node. The heart begins to beat, weak but undeniable. Continue biogenesis, one mature neural stem. The ship quivers in response, suddenly aware of my touch. Continue biogenesis, one hardened shell. I feel the machinery solidify beneath my hands, its flesh taking form as living being. Continue biogenesis, one singularity core. The ship is complete, but my task is not yet complete. It needs something more. Awaken the host with one archived soul. It is done! It is alive. And we are done. We have gotten a living ship. Thank freaking God. Alright. Ew. It recoiled. Well, it starts off as an S-Class, so I mean, that's daggum special. But, yeah, supercharged slots suck. They're all over the fucking place. Anywho, grafted eyes, which is in a supercharged slot. So this would be a weapon. Spewing vents, a mess of sacks, and sphincters. Sphincters? These vents generate and expel globules of plasma. When fused to the weapon system of the ship, these are superheated and then expelled at high pressure. Do we basically shit on the other ships? It's kind of scary. This, I guess, would be launch thrusters. Scream suppressor. The small extension to the ship's automated defense network appears to be its own autonomous organism. A small mouth in the center of its flesh hungers for pugnium. During combat, it seems to hijack the neurological array and prevent fear or pain from traumatizing those to the ship. Okay, so these are your shields. Singularity Cortex. Fuse organic technology. Complex biometallic stem plugged directly into an antimatter heart. Registers high activity during interstellar jumps. So this is your warp drive. Neural assembly. An array of distributed neurons fused to a board of metallic strands. Complex patterns of electrical impulses weave their way across the surface, knotting each ship system together. I don't know what the fuck that is. And your pulsing heart, a fibrous metallic superstructure, binds this warm and vital organ with the core of the ship. Without it, the ship would be nothing, a lifeless husk. And this would be your pulse jump. So pulse, probably launch thrusters. Yeah, takeoff, launch thrusters. Warp jump, shield, and then these are weaponry. Alright. Confusing as fuck, but whatever. Compare and claim ship. And at an S-Class, it's only worth 21.8 million units. Partner with a sentient starship. Goody. Well, that was fun. Alright, so now we can sell that off. So we did learn that it is not going to consume any of the ships that you have in order to get. So that's a plus. And I just want to see, yep, we lost all those items. So I was told, I don't know if this is a certainty, but I think what I was told is the first living ship, you have to go through all of those processes, but anyone subsequent after that is easier to come by. I honestly can't say for a certainty, but pretty daggum underwhelming. Here we go. Yep, it is just exactly like any other old spaceship. So, yeah. That was something. Alright, let's land, see if we can find... I mean, it's cool looking, albeit a little bit goofy. I don't know how many different variations there are. Likely not as many as the Sentinel ships. Clearly not. But, yeah, if you want to get yourself one of those, be prepared. It's gonna be frustrating and aggravating. So maybe it's worth the time. Maybe you'll find, like I just did, that no, not really. you frick.
Units received.
Oh, that's a goofy looking life, huh? Oh, and they're spread out of the ground, so you won't be able to make that a companion. But I just want to do a little bit of wandering around. So most planets such as these, again, you'll find little things that you can break down and use as decorations at your bases. It's not guaranteed, but it's been the case most times I find planets such as these. Is it a distress beacon? Let's make our way over there. I mean, we're not going to go the whole way on FUD, but we'll start making our way in that direction.
Units received. Units received.
Yep, we do. There we go. We got a rattle spine. Let's see what this goofy ass thing looks like. Yoink. Oh, it's a boundary failure. I was going to say it looked like the distress signal. You know, oftentimes you're going to find that these things are few and far between, but sometimes you get a nice little group of them. I just want to get a few since we're here. There's another one. Try and get like 5 of them. Just in case one of these days we get bored and decide to do a base, I'll have these on hand. Quite a few of the other ones. We still got, I want to say like 5, maybe 4 more to go before we have a complete package. Go a little bit further. If I don't see any, we'll head over to that distress signal and see if we can find some more there. But again, with planets such as these, as stated numerous times when we find them, you're only going to find one type of fauna, so if you're trying to go for those trophies, these would be decent planets to utilize. Opposed to like having to go find ones that are underground, aerial, ground, underwater, and such. Basically, as soon as you land, you're going to come across whatever the fauna is on the planet. Can't get any easier than that. It's just a matter of finding the things. Do we have any? There's one. That's good enough. Let's get this and get back in that ship. That's a nice flat piece of land. Looks good enough to me. There she blows. Where's the distress signal? I had it marked. There it is. Somebody nicked the plane? Oh, it's the distress signal for our fucking ship, huh? What the fuck? Stricken Craft's black box beams a holographic video of this old and ramshackle ship's final voyage. It's a bucket of bolts. I'm surprised something this lo-fi could even break through the planet's atmosphere. Seems pirates found it sitting out on the landing platform of this planet's orbital space station, perhaps hopeful of valuable cargo. Pursuit was given. There were no survivors. Search for advanced technology. Sure. The craft is a fairly basic model with very few upgrades. However, the plans for an intriguing technology can be found in its database. Goody, we got a C-class upgrade. That's fucking phenomenal. Alright. Let's hop inside of Bessie here. The Ether. Calling our freighter. Unless, is it already? Well, it doesn't matter if it's already here or not. You can still call it over. Looks like a torn up anus. Horrible visual. But we got all sorts of upgrades already stockpiled and ready to go for this bad boy. So one easy way to do that would just be to take them from the freighter and put them inside the storage. I have to keep bopping back and forth between menus here. And we can reclaim some of our cargo space here, so that works. And I'm going to move these over, just get them out of the way here. Clean workstation is an efficient workstation. At least that's the nonsense they used to tell me when I worked at Panera as a baker. Yeah, JB, how you doing, sir? We are doing alright. We have finally procured our living ship. And it was, yeah. It was something. And now we are gonna fit it with some new stuff. We got a wormhole brain. Oh, wait a second. So are these the things that we utilize to get other living ships? Or does this go into technology? Let's find out. The wormhole brain permits the ship vision of systems far beyond its own experience. It consists of strands of neural matter wrapped around, blah blah blah. Detailed economic and conflict data will become available on the galaxy map. Alright, so that's basically your economy scanner. Neural shielding. Use the quick menu while the scan. Alright, that's your cargo scan deflector. The membrane will recharge the neural assembly automatically when exposed. Okay, so that's the launch thruster recharge. God dang, this is gonna be confusing as all hell. Hatch storage shack. And that gives us increased stuff there. Cool. Yippee doodle. Vibrant fluids. Alright, so that's for your gun. all of these are going to be the same, right? Yep. Well, that's a shame. Oh, now we can double slot it. It's just a matter of getting the best one in there. Ooh, shields recharged on impact. Damage 24%. Damage 33. Let's see which one's better. Yeah, the other one was better. Alright. There you go. So we're not going to be able to put any more of those on, but we can save them for a future ship if we do get another one. Pulsing Heart Node. This one. Oh, okay. Alright, so these can pretty much go wherever. Put you there. Yeah, so this we can sell. That's going to go in the access suit. Spewing vent node. That looks hideous. Screen suppression node. Yeah, so that's your shields. Neural assembly node. We don't have anything for that. Probably switch up the A, and Singularity Cortex is that. Alright, so we're pretty much at the behest of the frigate expeditions getting more of this kind of stuff. So that's going to be a lengthy process because I'm pretty certain you can't purchase any of these upgrades through like the conventional means. So be it. Yeah, so this is going to be a project ship for a while. We're going to rename you to Bungus. Because when it's flat, it looks like a towed up bunghole. So Bungus it is. There you go. Anywho, there's our living ship, ladies and gentlemen. And oh, that's kind of cool looking. Other than that, not impressed. So we are gonna get back in Agent Venom. Figure out where the hell he is. If not, the Frankenbeans is right here. Frankenbeans it is. We get a couple of ships that we need to go sell off. No, actually, when we get there, I'm going to switch back over to living ships, see if we can't purchase upgrade slots. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. I don't know that for a certainty, so one way to find out. Yep, nothing but a bunch of confusing new names for devices that already exist. So there's really nothing all that different about the living ships. Aside from the fact that it takes about a week to get the friggin' thing. What did we come here for? First order of business, we'll have the guild. There you go.
Contacts received.
Grab all of that.
Received.
Might as well grab these up
Products
too.
received.
Put them in the living ship. Next order of business. We need to call in the bunkus. There we go. Upgrade, stash it. Alright, cool. You can just purchase them outright, so. Do you know of any editing tools that don't slap a watermark on your work? Honestly, I do not know. I do have a subscriber slash friend by the name of Animali who does editing, like professionally for YouTubers and stuff. I haven't talked to him in a little bit, but if we do happen to have a conversation, I can ask him. But off the top of my head, I'm not very well versed with that kind of stuff. Pretty much the only editing I've ever done is with the stuff that's on PlayStation Share Factory, which that doesn't put any watermarks on your shit. It's just very bare bones and difficult to work with. I would imagine anything that you've purchased outright shouldn't have a watermark on it because you paid for the content. Anything that you're using that's free, I mean, you get what you get. Alright, so regular storage fucking augments work with this too. So that's kind of ridiculous. Alright, that's cool. You start off with 4 rows of slots. So that's convenient. I guess we can just fill up the cargo. I don't want to go too crazy. Like I said, I'm probably not even going to wind up using this thing. I'll just keep it in the fleet for the fact that we went through all that aggravation to get it. But yeah, it's goofy looking. I'll try Windows' own editing tool. Doesn't need to be trounced, just so I can cut out parts from my recording to fill in, etc. Yeah, like I said, I mean, if you're using PlayStation, Share Factory is available, but it doesn't. It's really hard to navigate it with a controller. Which my plan was I was gonna get like a laptop on the cheap to do like editing, so I could start doing like video form content as opposed to mostly live. But I don't really have like the high viewership. I mean, it would help clean up the vids, which would make them more appealing to future prospective subscribers to the channel. But it's just something like, when it happens, it happens. Like I said, this is more just a hobby. I'm not trying to be like uber professional about it. But if I get enough complaints, that'll give me the motivation to get going on it. But like I said before, like it all comes down to like what you're aiming to get out of it, what you want to make your channel out to be, whether or not that kind of stuff is like necessary. Oh, what do you mean no slots? All right, so maybe you do have to just use the living shift specific ones because it's not letting me augment this with the regular storage augment. Let me try with the monetary based. Purchase storage. Cannot augment living gene. Okay, yeah, no, you can only do it with the ones that you get from the expeditions. Good to know. So that's going to be a long time before we get that filled up. Let's see. Which ones are we gonna sell to you? King Crimson, you're going. But I mean, again, most of my videos is just me like doing Let's Plays and shit. Whereas, like, if I had, like, specific topics or, like, concurrent type of things that I would want to do where, like, I didn't want to have, like, dead airspace or just, like, nonsensical shit cluttering it up, then yeah, I'd want to edit it. But mostly I just do live streaming and shit. So editing really isn't like too necessary. Salvage. Next one up. Not the riff-raff, not you. I thought I had other Sentinel ships I wanted to get rid of. Oh, no, because it automatically brought up the one I wanted to sell. There it is. That answers that. Cool beans. Alright, there you go. And who do we got now? Agent Venom. Pretty sure this is pretty well slotted. Except the tech, I think I want to add a couple more. So let's go to upgrade. Yeah, I want to fill this up. Damn it! Thought I had more than two. We got more than enough units, so that's all good. 1.7 billion. And that just burning a hole in my pocket, so do we want to go with another route? I don't think we need to. I mean, I got all this open real estate right here. I think we're good. So the next project, which we can actually do, because it is the weekend. Go get ourselves 1,800 Quicksilver. Is there anything we need to sell? We need to go to the freighter. As do you. This is going in the stash ship. These I'm going to put in the freighter. This Malaki needs to get sold. We need to fill these slots back up with stuff. I'll put this over here for now. So I'm so used to like these already being filled up with like storage augments and that kind of shit that like I'll forget that it's not there, and then when I come in I won't even notice that new items have taken this space. Move these over here. Idiosyncrasies, man. They suck. But I also did take the liberty to clear up our multi-tools. We have 2 slots available, so we can also, when we get around to it, start crafting up more staffs. Nah, yeah, like, I mean, the only glitch, quote-unquote, that I use is the Quicksilver one. Otherwise, like, I try to just keep it real. Because the Quicksilver is such a bitch to come across, and most of the items are extremely expensive. I don't mind using that one. But like all the other stuff, I'll keep that for a future multi-tool. All the other stuff's easy enough to come by without having to cheat it. But I mean, like I said, I don't hold it against anybody if that's how they play. I mean, it's just for me personally. Like, I know the refiner glitches and all that kind of stuff. I've seen videos on them, so I know, like, how to do them and stuff. I just prefer not to. Speaking of the anomaly... Yeah, I've seen that, like, some of the glitches they've kind of tweaked out. But people have still found, like, other ways to exploit it. Yeah, but like I said, a couple of people have already figured out ways around them. So it's kind of like whack-a-mole. You knock one down, two more pop up. Collect 20 storm crystals. Ah, I can do that without even leaving. Okay, survey a planet for a frigate module. That seems very expensive for just one. You can get them easy enough just going to the guilds. But this, we've already got an abundance of them in storage, so this will be quick and fucking easy. Alright. Probably warp us to a new system, I would imagine. Yep. Discovered by Stu. Good job, Stu. Disco Stu? Alright, there we go. And we don't even need to get on that. Go right in here. They said they needed 20. Hey, look at that. Baby, I got your money. Oh, they're gonna make me actually collect the damn things? Ocean planet. Arrive in 1 day. Why do I... Ocean planet detected. Land on the target planet. I guess we have to go there. Incoming fleet frequency. Oh no, god damn it. I don't need no more frigates. I say frigate to your frigates. Well, what the fuck? I don't want to go to his base. Then again, I suppose I could just land wherever. Accomplished. Position now saved. Yeah, I know. Herder. Oh. Ocean. We have landed on the target planet. I have to land over there? Why do they have to make these such a pain in the dick? Or are we on the wrong planet? It would appear we're on the right planet. Oh my tits. Planetary interference, followed by freighter interference. Followed by why the hell did I want to do this? Glitchy game, be glitchy. I can't land in the water. The fuck? Should be able to land on this thing right here. Really could have landed on the, Oh my god. I've landed on the planet. This is correct, right? I've landed on the planet. Target planet reached. Hey, look at you catching up. Good job, game. Wait a second. Now they tell me I gotta collect Hadol cores. We all saw that. It said collect storm crystals. Damn it, game, go home. You're drunk. Fucking shenanigans. I have Hadol cores. They're in my fucking... Oh, sweet. Okay. Wow, I only have 13 of them, though? That's a shame. Are we done? Yay! This is why I recommend stockpiling all the items that you come across early on. I like the Pied Piper of fucking sunfish here. What the fuck? I mean, I know I've been putting so long and thanks for all the fish in my communication balls lately, but I don't need to take it literally, guys. Where the hell is my ship? There you are. And much like a dolphin. Flip back on in here. Oh, look, Pistachio Planet. Cool. Yeah, I think this kind of thing happened the last weekend that we did the Nexus mission where it was like, go collect this. And then when I got to the planet, it's like, oh, we changed our mind. Go collect this now. So that's starting to get annoying. And if it tells me there's planetary bullshit in the way, You lie. I am far enough away. Yeah, no matter what, the weekend Nexus mission is never going to be just a quick in and out, sadly. But if you can get it done in 15 minutes time, it's still worthwhile. So it's all good. That's not where it is. It's right here. This fucking mission is all fucked up. Good lord. Here, have your Hadol cores. I'll just put my storm crystals back in storage, I guess. Yay. Did somebody seriously build a base right here? Well, that's convenient for them, but it's a pain in the dick for everybody else. I mean, it's a smart choice if you want to go ship hunting. It's a good spot to put your your base, but usually, I think I've done that with like 2 of mine. I'll like set it up like a little bit over the ridge. But to each his own. Anywho, we are done with the Nexus mission. So just calling the anomaly. Get back to business. But again, for all you newer players earlier on, when you do these missions and they warp you, especially if you get to the point where you've got like the cadmium drive or the emerald drive, indium drive, so on and so forth, into your spaceships. It's always a good recommendation that you should set up a base computer there. That way, until you get those, you'll be able to bounce back and forth. Not really necessary later on in your runs, but early on can prove to be helpful. So we are going to complete the mission. There you go. Quick and easy 1800 Quicksilver. So now what we need to do, I want to see how much they cost first. We're gonna look at the Justice appearance. So these are 2100, so 42. We could buy 2 each time. These, much like the bobbleheads, will help increase some of your stats on your ships. I forget exactly which ones they do. So what we're gonna do, and this will be a quick tutorial for all y'all that want to learn how to glitch the Quicksilver system. So once you get on the Nexus, you get out of your ship, it's gonna make a restore point. You head on over to this chucklehead. Bear in mind, you're going to want to have a decent amount of Quicksilver stocked up. You go on in here. Like I said, we can afford 2 of these that'll whack, so we'll buy these 2.
Collectible received.
Get back out. Go into your options. Hit up your restore point, not your autosave. Make sure it's reload your restore point. So it's going to bring you back to when you exited your vessel. But when you go back to the Quicksilver vendor, you're going to notice that all the Quicksilver you had is still right where it was. But those items you selected will say available, thus making them free of charge. And would you look at that? Available. And our Quicksilver is still at 4,500. So now what we're going to do is find all the other ones. Alright, so these ones are a little bit cheaper. 800 per. So we'll buy those ones. And it should be... Is that all of them? Might be all of them. I want to make sure before we bounce out of here. Actually, you know what? I want to buy some of these up too.
Collectible received. Collectible received.
Cool. I'll repeat the process once more. Actually, I think I probably wanted to hop in and out of my ship. We're gonna find out. So we're all gonna learn something here. Cool. more seconds should be good to go. There we go. And let's see if all of those are still available. The original two will be. And again, our Quicksilver is right back to 4,500, and sweet, we got it all. So I'm not going to wind up buying anything else, but we are going to procure all these ones that we just opened up.
Collectible received. Collectible received. Collectible received. Collectible received.
And that right there is a wonderful way to cheat the system. And there's many other glitches and stuff that you can do. This is the only one that I tend to exploit just because Quicksilver is such a bitch to accumulate and do it the proper way. But it is what it is, and it be what it be. So let us fit those into our ship. And with these, you're going to want to have them all connected so that you get the adjacency bonus. And you have a color that you want specifically to see. There is a hierarchy to these. I think chromatic is going to be the one that's visual. But like if I was to take this out, it would go on to the next one. There's a hierarchy. Some other content creators have explained it. I don't know it off the top of my head. And I think that is all of them. Yep. So we already had... I want to say there was like 2 more. Maybe I'm just fucking having an acid flashback or some shit. But yep, as we can see, you get the border around them, so as long as they're connected, you're going to get the boost. I figured exactly what it does for you. Might be a boost to your pulse drive. For some reason, that's what I believe it is. Oh, look at that, ain't that pretty? Did we not walk back to the system we were in? Evidently not. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, we're back in Euclid. We are very far away from the Galactic Core. But I suppose what we can do is go get ourselves another Sentinel ship. Since, you know, they're plentiful. At which point, when we finish with that, it'll likely be coffee and a smoke time. Take a little bit of a break, and then, since the living ship quest has been completed, I guess we could go craft up a couple of staffs. Alright, I don't want to stare at a rainbow, so that's gotta go. So used to the Emerald one. We are gonna just dismantle you. And this is how we find out what is the next dominant one. It looks like the secondary one would be your stealth stash intro, which isn't as obnoxious. Got nothing against rainbows, nothing against the LGBTQ barbecue bullshit or whatever, but I'm a huge fan of green. And multiple colors was just not helping the visuals. Kinda looks goofy coming off the ship. Not gonna lie. Let's see. Hey, we found it on the first go. How do you like that? Now the question is there actually ships on this planet? I mean, I can guarantee you it's not going to be nearby. So, that's promising. How far away are you? 6 hours. Ta-da! Hop on down, see what we got. And I'm going to give a reference to George Costanza. And we'll just say, Serenity now. There you go. Per usual, we're going to hit up a harmonic scrap. Hopefully get a storage augment or two. There's one for the multi-tool. And one for the ship. Fuck yeah. The rest of this is probably just going to be garbage. Yeah, we got some void modes. I guess that's okay. Oh yeah, that's gonna go back into storage. Actually, we had like 80 of them. I think I can just sell those. Whatever's. These we need to get back into storage because those are the only ones we had. Next up, rusted metal we're going to keep because these guys sometimes ask for it. Oh, what a pretty robe you have. You steal that from the Holiday Inn. Repair a lost autophagy. We're going to skip that unless there's multiples of that. Then it'll be worthwhile. Craft 3 hermetic seals. Well, I'm happy you asked for that. We already have those. And where's the other chucklehead? Kill non-corrupted sentinels. You're on your own. Easy enough to do, but I'm just trying to get quick in and out here. Let's see. Scan memory registers. 6, 11, and 1. Some of y'all might have noticed I put 11 in first. It doesn't matter which slot you put which, as long as they're all the right ones. Don't feel like you have to put like the first one into the first slot, so on and so forth. What do we have over here? either. Where the fuck did the ship just go? There you go. What, no planetary interference? What's going on here? We call shenanigans. Doing the Nexus mission, like it's like you couldn't get far enough away from the friggin' planet. This one looks kinda unique. Yeah, maybe not. I thought it was going to be white. It's with all the gold ships we keep finding. Especially with the goofy-ass backsides. Yeah, this one's going to be a chuck. Straight into the scrap heap. Speaking of scrap heaps, sir? Sir? It's funny, now that I'm stockpiling the rusted metal, none of these autophages are asking for it. Assholes. Oof, it's a C-class, so this is just meh. Meh, all around. Absolute meh. So I don't think this one's going to be highly sought after, so we'll probably skip the portal quest on this one. But we're already here. Might as well at least gobble this one up. Brain activated. Clearly, the ones with these kind of wings are very few and far between. Aside from the one Jamie found for us, and the two that I've come across, that's been it, and we have hit up many of these planets. Again, there are content creators out there that will give you the specifics. There's one guy, he regularly posts like his top 20s of the week. But I just find it more satisfying to find them on my own, so I tend not to utilize it, but it's nice to see what's available, on offer. Give you something to shoot for. And speaking of shooting, we are not getting a multi-tool here because there is no Atlanted weapon. We got you. Did you bring any friends? There's 13 creatures. We're not going to go for all of them. So let's get this going and get the heck out of Dodge. Present brain. Oh, who's that good little Toby? Now, the only other thing I can theorize, is that depending on which galaxy you're in, maybe different types of Sentinel ships will be more common. Again, that's just a theory. I don't know if that's true enough. But I know, like, Euclid seem to have like a very dominant ship type. Whereas here, they've been pretty similar to this one. Variety of wings and such, but mainly the color's been pretty much the same for a lot of them. Usually yellowish gold, and a lot of them are featured like this kind of top. Sometimes it's on the top, sometimes it's on the bottom. Not all of them. I mean, there has been a little bit of a variety, but dominantly it's been ship types like these with this kind of color scheme. So that is what would lead me to believe that the galaxy that you're in has something to do with it. But we're going to claim this one up. Definitely go to the scrap heap. Being a C-class, I'm certainly not going to put down a communication ball here, because it's not really going to work. We got one at the Harmonic camp, so we'll pop on in the ship. And we'll get you all the portal address. If you do like this kind of ship, and you feel like coming on by and grabbing one up, you'll be able to do so. Complimentary mustard. And it's glyph time. First and foremost, you've got duplicates. So we got the little bug-eyed fucker, which would be glyph number 3. So glyph 3, followed by the bird, which would be glyph 2, followed by the bug, which is glyph number 8, followed by the ship, which would be glyph number 7, followed by another bug-eyed fucker, so 3 again, and followed by another bug, which would be glyph number 8. And we've got back-to-back rocket ships, which would be glyph number 14. Then you get the moon over the waves, glyph number 1, followed by the dragonfly, which is glyph number 9, and a hot air balloon, which would be glyph number 6. There you go. With that, I think we are going to take a small intermission so yours truly can go freshen up his coffee, get some carcinogens up into his lungs, de-stress, decompress, and come on back to you impressed. What we're going to do from that point forward, probably do a couple more Sentinel ships and craft up a couple of autophage staffs with what we've collected thus far. Beyond that, I make no promises. Maybe we'll get into some other stuff, but I don't know for a certainty. We'll find out then. So, for Jamie and for the many that have come and gone watching along, thank you all for doing so. And for anybody that may make it to the sound of my voice in the future, thank you as well. As always, we appreciate and value your viewership and support of the channel, and hopefully we'll catch you all on the next one. With that stated, this is Slammy signing off, and until next time, peace, y'all.